Hey, welcome to Manila Updates TV. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. December 14, 2025, a historic day for the Philippines. The final shipment of the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile system has arrived. This isn't just another delivery, it's a powerful statement. The Philippines now wields one of the world's fastest and most lethal missile systems. This $375 million deal with India marks a major shift in the nation's defense strategy. For years, the Philippines struggled to protect its vast maritime borders. Now it has a credible deterrent. The BrahMos system gives the country the power to defend its sovereignty with new strength and confidence. This is a turning point for the armed forces of the Philippines. A leap from traditional defense to modern capability. The arrival of the final battery completes the coastal defense shield. The message is clear. The Philippines is serious about protecting its national interests. The BrahMos system equips the Marine Corps with a formidable weapon, designed for coastal defense and denying access to hostile forces. It's a force multiplier, enhancing the country's ability to monitor and control its exclusive economic zone. The completion of this deal sends ripples across Southeast Asia, showing that middle-power countries are taking defense into their own hands. The choice of BrahMos, a product of Indian-Russian collaboration, highlights a trend of South-South cooperation and diversification. This move reduces dependence on any single supplier and enhances national autonomy. The final missile battery is more than hardware. It's a symbol of a nation taking charge of its destiny. At Subic Bay, anticipation and national pride filled the air as a massive cargo plane touched down. Top military officials stood ready, their faces reflecting years of effort and accomplishment. As the ramp lowered, sealed crates containing the BrahMos system emerged, ushering in a new era for Philippine defense. Soldiers and dignitaries watched in awe as the advanced technology was carefully offloaded. These weren't ordinary weapons, they were supersonic missiles, nearly 3 times the speed of sound. For the operators, this was a profound moment, one that would change their mission forever. Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr. addressed the media, emphasizing the acquisition's defensive purpose, securing the nation's maritime domain and sovereignty. His words resonated with Filipinos long concerned about external pressures in the West Philippine Sea. The arrival of BrahMos was a tangible sign that the government was taking real steps to protect its people. As the last crate was loaded onto a truck, spontaneous applause broke out, a moment of unity and relief. The journey from an Indian factory to Philippine shores was complete. For military planners and diplomats, it marked the end of a complex process. For the nation, the start of a new strategic reality. The weapons were now in Filipino hands, with the responsibility to use them wisely. The dramatic arrival at Subic Bay was more than a delivery. It was a declaration of intent. The Philippines had taken a bold step to secure its future. The BrahMos missile is a marvel of engineering, a true game-changer for the Philippines. Its defining feature speed. At nearly Mach 3, it's almost impossible for enemy defenses to intercept. By the time hostile radar detects it, it's often too late. The missile's 290-kilometer range allows the Philippines to create a vast protective zone along its coastline. This standoff capability means threats can be engaged from a safe distance. Precision is another advantage. Advanced guidance systems ensure pinpoint accuracy, minimizing collateral damage. Its powerful warhead and high kinetic energy can cripple or sink large warships with a single hit. The system's mobility is key. Ground-based launchers can be quickly redeployed, making them hard to track. This unpredictability creates a flexible, resilient defense network. An adversary never knows where the next missile might come from. The combination of speed, range, precision, and mobility makes BrahMos a formidable deterrent. The Philippines now has a credible, modern means to defend its maritime rights. The balance of power in the region has shifted. The BrahMos deal is more than an arms transaction. It's the start of a powerful strategic partnership between India and the Philippines. This agreement elevates their ties, built on a shared vision for a free and stable Indo-Pacific. India is now a true security partner, not just a supplier. This collaboration reflects growing trust and alignment of interests, especially in maritime security. It's a cornerstone of India's Act East policy and a counterweight to other major powers in the region. For the Philippines, it's a step toward diversifying defense partnerships beyond traditional allies. The deal opens doors for deeper cooperation, joint exercises, training, and intelligence sharing. Officials are already discussing future defense deals and joint ventures, including co-production. The India-Philippines axis is reshaping Asia's security architecture. It's a partnership that promises stability and a rules-based order in the Indo-Pacific. The Philippines' acquisition of BrahMos is accelerating an arms race in Southeast Asia. Supersonic anti-ship missiles fundamentally alter the region's military calculus. Neighboring countries are now re-evaluating their own defense postures. Nations like Vietnam and Indonesia feel pressure to upgrade their coastal defenses. This could trigger a wave of military modernization across ASEAN. The arms race is shifting from quantity to high-tech, asymmetric weapons, supersonic missiles, drones, advanced surveillance. Defense budgets will rise, and competition for cutting-edge systems will intensify. The risk: a more militarized, tense region prone to miscalculation. The opportunity: greater self-reliance and deterrence creates gan peratsen dub. More tendam madinduction en pobal kartsud best blenstobersam power debts. But the key is managing this race through diplomacy and transparency. The BrahMos has started the race. Now the challenge is to steer it towards stability. The BrahMos missile's journey to the Philippines began in India's high-tech manufacturing facilities. Built by BrahMos Aerospace, a joint venture between India and Russia, each missile is a product of years of research and collaboration. Indian engineers and technicians assemble the complex components with meticulous care. Every part is rigorously tested for reliability and performance. The Made in India label is a source of national pride, marking India's rise as a major defense exporter. This export to the Philippines is a milestone, proving Indian defense products can compete globally. Workers see their efforts as a contribution to regional stability and India's growing global role. The BrahMos deal is the flagship achievement of India's Make in India initiative. The missiles now standing guard in the Philippines are a symbol of technology, trust, and partnership. It's a story of innovation, ambition, and a new era in Asian defense cooperation. With the final BrahMos system delivered, the Philippines now fields 3 complete missile batteries, a formidable coastal shield. Each battery is a self-contained unit mobile launchers, command post, and radar. Their mobility allows rapid redeployment along the country's vast coastline, making them hard to target. This shoot-and-scoot capability creates a hidden, unpredictable threat for any adversary. Strategically, one battery can guard the South China Sea, another the Luzon Strait, and the third held in reserve. This layered defense ensures no area is left undefended. The batteries coordinate for a unified, cohesive response. The BrahMos shield transforms the Philippines' ability to enforce its maritime claims. It's no longer just about patrols or protests. The country now has a credible anti-access area denial capability. The system protects vital resources and asserts sovereign rights. These batteries are the pillars of a new national security architecture. The Filipino people now have a real, credible shield. The BrahMos missile system is a game-changer for Philippine deterrence and morale. For years the military was seen as under-equipped. Now that perception is shattered. The BrahMos provides deterrence by punishment. Any aggressor risks losing billion-dollar warships. This raises the threshold for conflict and forces adversaries to think twice. The new capability boosts morale among soldiers and the public alike. The military now defends the nation with a world-class weapon, instilling confidence and pride. The psychological impact is as important as the physical. The Filipino people feel more secure, united, and resilient. The BrahMos shield is a visible sign that the nation is standing up for its rights. This development reshapes the regional security landscape, showing smaller nations can level the playing field. It contributes to a more multipolar, stable Southeast Asia. While it may fuel an arms race, it also promotes a balance of power. The BrahMos is a message of deterrence for all smaller nations seeking to protect their sovereignty. The Philippines' BrahMos shield is part of a larger Asian trend, the rise of self-reliance in defense. Nations are realizing that alliances matter, but independent capabilities are essential. The Philippines has invested in its own deterrent, marking a shift towards strategic autonomy. India's emergence as a defense exporter is central to this story. Other ASEAN countries, like Indonesia and Vietnam, are now eyeing the BrahMos system. A network of nations with interoperable defenses could strengthen regional security. The spread of such systems may lead to greater strategic stability, a more balanced distribution of power. This encourages diplomacy and peaceful dispute resolution. The completion of the BrahMos shield is a historic milestone, giving the Philippines confidence and a credible deterrent. The roar of the BrahMos signals a new, more assertive and self-reliant Asia.